Okay, students, now let us start the book exercises, review questions. So during inspiration, the diaphragm, you have to select the odd one. Here will be the answer is contracts. Ultimate end parts of respiratory system in humans are alveoli. During respiration, there is loss in dry weight. Then we have B part, that is very short answer type. You have to choose the odd one. In the first part, diaphragm is the odd one. And for the rest, the category will be, you have to write the group also. So you can say trachea, bronchus, alveolus. All these three, they are the names of the organs of the respiratory system, whereas diaphragm is the part of your body. Then ethyl alcohol, carbon dioxide, starch and oxygen. Here the odd one is starch, because other three, they refer to anaerobic respiration. In the absence of oxygen, ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide are produced. Next is C part, diffusion, respiratory gases, alveoli, capillary network. So here also odd one will be diffusion. This is because diffusion refers to a process. It is a process in which you have studied in lower classes, in class 8th also, that the gases or the molecules, they diffuse from higher concentration to lower concentration. Whereas the respiratory gases, alveoli, capillary network, all these refer to again respiratory system. Then trachea, ciliated epithelial, mucus and diffusion. Here also odd one will be diffusion. These are again present in the respiratory system. Oxyhemoglobin, carbaminohemoglobin, hypoxia and carboxyhemoglobin. Here the odd one is hypoxia. Hypoxia refers to a condition which is caused due to lack of oxygen. Like we have discussed, in higher altitude, when there is lack of oxygen, we feel breathlessness. That is due to lack of oxygen. We call it hypoxia. And these three are the hemoglobin combining with gases, like hemoglobin with oxygen, oxyhemoglobin, hemoglobin with carbon dioxide, carbamino, and hemoglobin with carbon monoxide is carboxyhemoglobin. Then hairy, moist nostril, vocal cord. Here odd one will be vocal cord, whereas hairy, moist nostril. Nostrils are hairy as well as moist. All these three are referring to nasal chamber. Next is name the body structure concerned with a given functional activity. You have to tell the name of the part which performs this activity, like prevents food from entering the trachea during swallowing. So the part is epiglottis. Then transports oxygen to the body cells. So you can write here blood vessel, or you can write here capillaries. You know that blood capillaries, they help in transport of oxygen. Helps to increase volume of chest cavity lengthwise. This will be diaphragm. When diaphragm contracts, so the chest cavity volume is increased. Combines with oxygen in lungs. What combines with oxygen in lungs? Means you have to tell the body structure which is concerned with this. So here the structure concerned is the bronchi. The bronchi, where this process takes place. Protects the lungs from mechanical injuries. Which part protects? Ribs. Provides actual diffusion of respiratory gases in lungs. Here will be alveoli. Inside alveoli, actual diffusion of respiratory gases takes place. What is the normal percentage of composition of gases in inspired and expired air respectively? So for this question, you can refer to question number 3. You will find the answer on table 14.3. This one. Table 14.3. They have shown you average composition of inspired and expired air. How much is oxygen, how much is carbon dioxide during inspiration, breathing in and breathing out. Amount of water vapor breathing in and breathing out. So this whole table is actually the answer for question number 3. Then we have what chemical compound inside a cell can be termed as currency of energy, that is ATP. Then you have to match the columns. So alveoli, you will write where diffusion of gases take place. Bronchioles are small air tubes. Nasal chamber is lined with hair. And bronchi is inverted Y-shaped tube. If you remember this, we have drawn, and then it divides into two. So inverted Y, this is bronchi. Then we have short answer type. So like they have given one example, like kidney is associated with excretion. So you have to fill in the blanks and tell their functions. So alveoli are associated with diffusion of gases. So you can write gaseous diffusion or diffusion of gases. Mitochondria, respiration. Mitochondria is associated with respiration. Epiglottis with swallowing. Pleura is associated with protecting lungs. So protection of lungs. Then diaphragm again associated with respiration. Then C-shaped cartilaginous rings, they provide support to your trachea. Again, you can also write here protection. Then state one function of each of the following. This you can write down, I think, yourself. Ciliated epithelial lining in respiratory tract helps to remove unwanted dust particles and also entraps the germs. Mitochondria helps in respiration. Diaphragm, this also plays a role in respiration. You can explain that diaphragm during inspiration it flattens and thus volume is increased, and it helps in taking air inside. Okay. Then intercostal muscles, they also take part in respiration. The contraction of these muscles help to pull the ribs outward and upward. Pleural fluid, they provide, you can say, they absorb mechanical shock and protect the lungs, or simply you can write help in protecting the lungs. Then again you have matchups. Cartilaginous large surface area. Cartilaginous large surface area, bronchi. So you can match with this bronchi. Then breathing movements. Breathing movements are associated with the diaphragm. Voice is associated with larynx. Complemental air is extra inhalation, and swallowing is associated with epiglottis. But in notebook you write down in exams you write the answer in front of the exact match. Under what conditions would breathing rate increase? Breathing rate increases when you go for vigorous exercise. Suppose you you are exercising continuously, or running a race, like that. Any example you can write. How would you prove that air you breathe out is warmer? So again, simple experiment, you will write that place a hand in front of your mouth and breathe out the air. We will feel the warmth in the air. How is respiratory passage kept free of dust particles? Respiratory passage is lined with hairs as well as with this one, ciliated epithelial lining. It is also lined with cilia. So these cilia, they help in trapping the dust particles, and it also contains mucus producing cells which produce mucus. What is wrong in the statement we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide? Wrong is that we should say we breathe in air rich in oxygen, we breathe out air rich in carbon dioxide. Then you have long answer type. Differentiate between the following pairs: aerobic and anaerobic respiration end products. So you can see from the book and write down. In aerobic respiration we have the end products are carbon dioxide, water and 38 ATP, and here you have ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide and 2 ATP. Respiration and photosynthesis, gas released. All of you know in respiration carbon dioxide is released, photosynthesis oxygen is released. Inspired air and alveolar air, carbon dioxide content, you can refer your book. Respiration and breathing, organs involved. In respiration, which organs are involved? Your organs involved are like diaphragm, then bronchioles, alveoli. For breathing, nasal chamber, then windpipe, nasal chamber and windpipe. And for respiration, the organs involved are lungs. Tidal volume, residual volume, see the table given and write down the exact values. Then give suitable explanation for those. Breathing through nose is said to be healthier than through the mouth. You all know this because nose is lined with ciliated epithelium as well as hairs to entrap the germs. It warms the air. It provides warmth to the air also. Why does gaseous exchange continue in lungs even during expiration? It is because during expiration means when we breathe out, as we breathe out, our diaphragm comes back to the normal position, and again there is some air which is always entrapped in our respiratory tract. So we continue the breathing. Means the pressure is increased inside, and when the increased pressure, the carbon dioxide comes out, and due to minimize the pressure, to equalize the pressure, again we breathe in. Why does a person feel breathlessness at higher altitudes? Again due to lack of oxygen. At higher altitude there is oxygen is less in the air. Why do you shiver and why do your teeth chatter when it is very cold in winter? This is to provide warmth, to produce more heat. To produce more heat, to keep the constant temperature, so that the body maintains the constant temperature. That is, you all know that our normal temperature is 98.6 Fahrenheit. So when it is very cold, then our muscles, they start means our respiration rate of metabolism increases. When metabolism will increase, your muscles also will perform vigorously, they will also work. So due to that, we have muscular actions. These muscular actions are like chattering of teeth and like shivering. Okay, so the reason is this is to produce more heat. Why we produce more heat? Because we want to maintain the internal constant temperature. Then with regard to respiratory system and the process of respiration, answer the following questions. Name the two muscles that help in breathing. So you have read intercostal muscles and abdominal muscles. Briefly describe how above mentioned muscles help in inspiration of air. Give the overall chemical equation of respiration. You can write the equation of respiration. Definition see from the book. Then starting from nostrils, trace the path of sequence in which inspired air takes place. Means you have to say first is the nostrils, then from nostrils to windpipe, or you can write trachea. From windpipe to, then you will have, first will be the pharynx, then larynx, then windpipe or trachea, and then lungs. What are the functions of the following? So you can write from the book. Ribs help in protection of the lungs. Diaphragm helps in respiration. Abdominal muscles also help in respiration. Now here exercise E, you have to write the names of these. This diagram is given. So this number 2 is red blood cells, RBC. Number 3 refers to plasma, which is present in the blood capillary. This number 1 refers to blood capillary, or you can write thin wall of blood capillary. And this is thin wall of alveolus. This number 5 is CO2 diffusing out. Number 6 is oxygen going inside the blood vessels. Then given below is an overall chemical reaction of certain process. Name the process. This process is anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration. In this reaction, applicable to animals or plants? Because it is lactic acid, so this will be applicable to only animals. Name one tissue in which this reaction takes place. This reaction takes place in your muscles. You can write skeletal muscles or simply muscles. Now here, seeing this diagram, you have to fill up these blanks. Like anaerobic respiration in plants. Here, which number indicates anaerobic respiration in plants? During anaerobic respiration, carbon dioxide and ethanol are produced. So this reaction number 5. So here you have to write reaction 5. End products in anaerobic respiration are carbon dioxide and ethanol. So again you write down 5. Reaction occurring in liver. In liver, glucose is converted into glycogen. So reaction number 3. Anaerobic respiration in animals. In animals, lactic acid is produced. So we will write down reaction number 1. Storage in the liver. In the liver, again reaction number 3, because you know that we store inside the liver as glycogen. Glucose is converted into glycogen and then stored inside the liver. Now write these 1 to 5 above. Same reactions you have to mention here. Aerobic respiration. So aerobic respiration is represented over here. This one, carbon dioxide and water. So reaction 4. Change taking place in liver. In liver, change taking place is this glucose converting into glycogen. This is reaction 3. Anaerobic respiration in yeast. In yeast, carbon dioxide and ethanol are formed. So we have to write here reaction number 5. Change taking place in plant storage, that is potato. So in potato, glucose is converted into starch. So we will write reaction number 2. And anaerobic respiration in animals. In animals, lactic acid is formed. So reaction number 5. So this is the sequence you can note down from here. Then this is the last question. You have to see this diagram and define these terms. So this topic is related. So this figure 14.8, volume of air exchanged in the lungs. So you can note down from here. Okay, now revise these questions. If you have any doubt, we will discuss in the doubt class. Thank you very much. God bless you.